Hi, this is Ginger with a tutorial on how to create a Facebook fan page. Um, so right here you can see everything that I can on my screen. And what I'm going to do is go over here under Pages. And yes, I know my screen is very fascinating. But anyway, we're going to go here under Pages and hit Create Page. Okay, and what I'm creating a page for is the Lawrence County, Ohio Bicentennial. It's Lawrence County's 200th birthday, and there's going to be all sorts of activities happening. So what I want to do is go ahead and just place that under company, organization, or institution for the fact that it is an organization that is conducting all of the activities surrounding the bicentennial, and other organizations will be participating, so that may be the best category. So what I'll do is I will go down here and find organization. Even though it is nonprofit, it's your choice what you want to do. And here under company name, I will type in Lawrence County, Ohio Bicentennial. And we will get started, assuming you agree with the Facebook Pages terms, which you can read those if you like. And then what we do on this next step is we tell people what the page is about. So this page is about joining us And the great thing about this is I can change it later if I want to, which right now this may suffice. As you see here, you only have so many characters that you can use. So I'll finish this up with something and change it later if I feel like it. Activities throughout 2016. And we'll just leave it there. Right now there's no website for this particular event, so we will leave that blank. I don't believe there are any other social media accounts either, but if you do have another social media account or website, you can place that here. So right now we're going to save the info. All right, profile picture. Now, you want to try to get as close to 160 pixels by 160 pixels as possible. Now, if you don't know how to resize an image, sometimes they'll go ahead and they'll fit right in that box. But I've already gone ahead and resized the bicentennial image. And right here in my files, you can see bicentennial logo profile. So I gave it a special name knowing what I was going to use it for. And we will open. And this says to me to choose a photo that's at least 180 pixels wide. So if you can bear with me here for just a second, I'm going to go into Photoshop. And it's very, very strange because the guidelines do say 160 by 160, and that is what I have been using. And I will say Photoshop CC, it's very handy. It's like $9.99 a month to get it and Adobe Lightroom. Not like it used to be when you had to pay hundreds of dollars for a single package. Or if you want to skip this at the moment, we can skip, and then I can show you how to upload after the page is created. If you want to add this to your favorites, you can do so. That just kind of moves it up higher in the left column of your page and kind of keeps it there all of the time. So I'll go ahead and add to my favorites. I tend to do that with all the pages I manage. And then next, there's Photoshop. We'll go ahead and minimize that for the moment. We want to include, and of course there was the Facebook notification telling me that I've created the page that popped up there from my Outlook. And we want to include Ironton, Ohio. We'll hit enter. We want to include Chesapeake, Ohio. Enter. Proctorville. Enter. And again, I can go back and change those. What I tried to do with that was hit on both sides of the county. I can go back in and I can kind of go towards the north side of the county as well. And everything you need to manage your page is in these tabs. We can go ahead and go through it. Like, for instance, I can go ahead and like this. So now I like the page that I just created. If we, excuse me, if we had a website, we could do a call to action button, add a button if we wanted to. But right now we don't really have anything else to connect to. Now we could do send us a message. If we had a video, we could watch a video. If the Bicentennial Committee Chair would like to receive emails from this page, I can have emails sent to him there. Or if there's a phone number for folks to call and they want people to call them asking for information, we could do call now. But right now what we'll do is we will send message. And instant replies, Facebook monitors how quickly you respond to messages and to what percentage you respond to messages. So you can actually personalize this message, but to me, this right here is just fine. So we'll go ahead and create. Now, we're going to fix that photo now that Photoshop is open. So I'm going to open the photo in Photoshop. As you see, I have a lot of pictures for a lot of things. Okay, we're going to open. And keep in mind that Facebook has changed this to 180 pixels by 180 pixels. All right, in Photoshop, we go to image size. If you don't have Photoshop, there are other programs that are out there. Let's break that. Okay. All right, looks little, but that'll work. So we're going to save as. It's already there as a JPEG. And I'm going to name this Profile Final so that I know it's the one to use. All right, let's minimize that. And let's go ahead and add our photo. We're going to upload a photo. Bicentennial logo Profile Final. So you got a little bit of a Photoshop lesson there too. There's your profile picture. It fits perfectly. Now I also have a cover image, and you want to have a cover image, otherwise you're going to have this business going on up here. So you're going to add cover. I'm going to upload a photo. And I have one right here that I'm hoping is the same dimensions I'm used to, which are, yes. The dimensions I used on this were 828 pixels wide and 315 tall. And I can move this around. This is a photo of an old railroad roundhouse in Lawrence County many, many years ago. Very cool picture. It's from the Lawrence County, Ohio Furnaces website. It's owned by Nicole Cox, I believe. And we're going to go ahead and save the changes. So now this is what we have. Now, I'm not sure if I will keep that as my cover photo. I chose that one just to show you how that works. And here this tells you can invite your friends. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and invite a few friends. To do that, you hit this little 3-dot thing right here, this little button with 3 dots. You invite friends. And let's see, my friend Sarah. Great one to add. Actually, everybody's a great one to add. So, but I know she'll immediately respond. So Nicole, the one that owns the photo that's been used as the cover image, there she is. So we'll just send my husband too. That'll work. Okay. I'll send it to those 3 right now, since we don't have any posts on the page yet. Send invites. And here you have your page. Now, there are a couple more things that you can do. You can add a street address, add phone numbers, add hours, add your website. In this case, we're not going to have any hours to add. Right now, the Bicentennial Committee is headed by the Chamber of Commerce. They're in South Point, Ohio, so we can go South Point, Ohio. That's 45680. Save changes. They don't have a website, but right now we can enter Facebook web address. You find this under your About tag. And this says you have to have at least 25 fans, so we won't mess with that right now. The start date, unspecified, but we're going to say 2016. And we're going to save changes because we don't really have a month for that. Hours of operation, that's irrelevant to this particular page. We can write a long description. These descriptions are very important. So I'm going to write a long description here really quick. And the geographics are very important in this. So you always want to put your location. That's very important for searches and finding an audience that's very interested in what you're offering. Of course, that's going to flag me, but we're okay there. And of course, I can go back and change this at any time. Okay. Some of this may seem a little bit redundant. Okay. Everything's going to lead up to a big celebration on December 20th. Okay. And the founding date, we believe, is 2016. Intermission. I don't believe that this page or this committee has a mission other than celebrate the 200th birthday of Lawrence County, Ohio. That's not that is a mission. It's just not very eloquently put. No awards, no products, no parking, no public transit. I don't have a phone number or an email address that they wish to use or a website, but that is all information that you want to put in. Now, if you need to use or have the Facebook page ID for any reason, right there it is on your About page. So we'll go back here and we'll just make a post here really quick. It's best to make posts with pictures. Right now, other than I don't have one, but we'll go ahead and make a post just for the sake of making a post and to show you the use of hashtags really quick, and then we will be finished. I can't decide what we'll say. Okay, this is a very generic type of post, but it gets them started. As I said before, it's great to have pictures, and one of the things I'm going to do as I manage this page is as I make posts, I'm going to share as many old photos as I can get a hold of. What we want to do is we want to use hashtags. Because, and I'll show you here in just a second why hashtags are important. Okay. For instance, let's hit bicentennial. You can see posts that people have posted about bicentennials. Of course, it's a very generic, very broad term to use. We'll go back to our page here. But you can use hashtags. You can do a little research on which hashtags people are looking for, and you can do that by, say, going up here and typing in a term that you'd like to use. And here I see all kinds of posts about Ohio. So that is how you create a Facebook fan page, the size images you need, how you upload them, how you update your information, and what you need to do when you make posts. And remember, fill out as much of this as you possibly can. It's very, very important. If you have a website, then you can tie your page in with your website. And then from there, just share away and get yourself a good fan base. So that is all I have today, and I thank you for watching.